Hey guys, Parfax here. 1.6 is getting ready to hit live. Yay! But you're probably wondering, what set should I be running? Well guys, I'm going to help get you there. Now it's not live, so it's not official, but I'm pretty sure that most of the stuff is going to be very, very accurate. Started. I'm not going to spend much time on these two sets. The Vicious Ophidian for medium, you look at it there, by far the best medium set in the game. The increased movement speed and the restore enemies or restore mad stamina when you kill an enemy does not work on PvP players. So if you kill a player in PvP, it will not give you those two bonuses, but if you kill NPCs, it will. And Infallible Ether, 8% spell crit, spell damage. Your targets, if you do a fully charged heavy attack, get 10% reduced armor and spell resistance, and your fully charged heavy attacks deal additional 83. That includes medium moves as well. Just by far the best light armor set. If you don't have that, the Ether robes are really good. Ether set, 8% spell crit, spell damage, and the same bonus as a 3-piece from Infallible. Both really good sets. Infallible Ether and Vicious drop from Sanctum, and the Ether set drops from Arthurian Archive and Russet. If you don't have them, I'll give you guys some substitutions. Alright, Hunting's Rage. Maybe even a better set for PvP than the Vicious Ophidian. Even though the Vicious Ophidian gives you cost reduction, this gives you more weapon damage. In the PTS, it was almost 50% more weapon damage. I don't know if that's going to stay the same. At any rate, it's a craftable set. Really, really good. Now for light armor, Destructive Mastery. If you're using a Destruction Staff, the 5-piece increase max magicka by 6% where you have a Destruction Staff equipped is amazing. 6% extra magicka just for having a 5-piece. With no soft caps, it's absolutely amazing, and it gives you the 3 other stats you want. Spell crit, spell damage, and more magicka. One of the best sets in the game come 1.6. For medium armor, I gave you the Hunting's Rage. Now with the medium armor set, I like to run this as well. Bloodspawn gives me stamina regen and gives me a 6% chance when hit to gain 780 armor and spell resistance for 6 seconds. Restore 25 ultimate. They did reduce the ultimate you get to I believe 15, but still it gives you 4 different things. It gives you armor, spell resistance, ultimate, and stamina regen. Now, if you want to go for straight DPS, I don't have it on this character, I have it on another character, but if you're in the Valken Scoria set from City of Ash, it's by far the best DPSing set in the game. But if you don't have that, I love Bloodspawn. Let's go with some heavy armor pieces. Ispark and Footman. You can get Footman jewelry, 5-piece Ispark, and it's probably the best tanking combo in the game at 1.5. It's still going to be one of the best tanking combos at 1.6. Now, for rings. Shadow Walkers for PvP. Get these from PvP. Probably the best 2-piece for stamina. Gives you weapon damage. What more can you say? Soft caps, more weapon damage. Amazing. Now, the reason why I have these, this set right here, Two-Fanged Snake, drops from Arthurian Archive and a Raw Citadel. Actually, even better than Shadow Walker because of the 3-piece. Attacking enemy increases physical penetration by 39 for 3 seconds and stack 5 times. It absolutely rips through people. Now, it comes with a neck, 2 rings, and swords. And I actually have the neck on me here somewhere. I'll be running 2 Shadow Walker and 3-piece Two-Fanged Snake for dual wield. Alright, you want to sustain like no other, especially for PvP. Remember how I told you the Vicious Ophidian stamina does not get restored? Well, here's a set that does. It comes with neck and 2 axes. Gives you max health and restores all 3 stats every time you kill somebody, and it includes players. And I say live forever, that's pretty much what you're going to do for the set. You're just going to have resources all the time. I know there's a few people that are definitely going to be running this set come 6. Now, I have a little bit of some interesting things here as I close out what you should be wearing. Oh, and also light armor, Cyrodiil's Light, the 2-piece rings, give spell damage, amazing. Now, like I said, I'm gonna give you some sets that people might not have think of from 1.6 that I think are really good. Heavy armor Dominion set. You're thinking, what? Why would I want to run that? The first two are okay health, give you more healing. The 4-piece, reduce damage taken from players by 5%. Pretty good. The 5-piece, reduce damage taken from siege weapons and players' AoE spells by 20%. You'd be asking yourself, why would I want to run something like that? Now, by itself, decent set. 1.6, they changed a dual wield skill. This one right here, I forget exactly what it's called, but the skill itself, you'll take an additional 20% less damage AoEs. So if we go back, that we've taken 5% less from players, taking 20% less from this 5-piece, 20% less from the dual wield. If you go, let's say, sword and shield, two-hander, and heavy armor, and especially PvP, you're going to be taking pretty much no damage. That's 45% less damage from the AoE skill, mixed with the fact that you're wearing heavy armor. You just may not die. This set right here is very interesting. Some people run it right now. It is the Bastion set that drops from the Undaunted pledges. When you turn in the key, it can give you this set. Adds max health, armor, spell resistance. And when you taunt an enemy under 60% health, you gain a 1,280 point damage shield for 15 seconds. This effect's cooldown is 10 seconds. Well, that might not be a decent tanking set because this does come in all 3 sets, or all 3 materials, medium, light, and heavy. But in PvP, you can also taunt enemies and gain that same damage shield. Yes. So, tanky go, huge damage shield. Here's my 2-fang snake ring. Morag Tong, really, really good. It just overall gives you a bunch of weapon damage. And all your poison attacks deal 15% more damage. This set right here, I don't have the neck for it, but it's a really good 2-piece. You can run spell damage with this 2-piece neck, and you can run one of those pieces to the front. For sorcerers, here you go. Magicka, 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 and, yep, again, Magicka. Now the PCS, they did nerf the max damage you get from it, but still, that's a ton of Magicka. Archmage is just a little bit of visitors. Warlock, always a good set for PvP, especially for healers. Healers with one run, probably some users. Not much change from 1.5. Twilight is a good set for Magicka. Spell damage. Now that PvP, if you're going to go for damage, I really like this set. Arena. Gives you all 3 Magicka, health, stamina, and reduce cost of break by 40%. Movable now lasts 5 seconds. At least the bonus to not being stunned. So you're going to have to break through a lot. This set right here is going to help you out. Werewolf Hide. This is another one of those kind of crazy sets that people don't ever use. But now with the nerf to ultimate so much, you can run this set and it gives you the werewolf passive in the 5-piece. Not exactly, not quite as good, but you can run a 5-piece werewolf, 2-piece blood spawn. Be getting ultimate like crazy, just be dropping ultimates on everybody. Who doesn't want to go into a battle and just drop ultimate after ultimate? That's what they do now. Now you can wear this set and kind of do it again. One of the last sets I have to show you is Martial Knowledge. Now, testing that we've done, you want to go for straight to high DPS you can go. You either want to go Destructive Mastery, the 5-piece, or this 4-piece. Spell damage and weapon damage pinged 1.6. You're going to get most of your critical strikes from your passes in the champions. You're going to want to try to buff the other stats with no soft caps with your gear. That's why this Martial Knowledge set for PvE, heck, even PvP, you can run this set. If you just want to be kind of a glass cannon, let's go, spell damage, boom. Just just go out there and just start blasting. This is a fantastic set, not super hard to get a hold of either. Other than that, this set right here, also a super good tanky set if you want to run it. This is more of a, no, I'm going to say it, this is only a PvP set. Do not wear this PvE because nothing crits you. This, the 5-piece, get reduced damage from critical strikes by 20%. The new change to impenetrable now reduces the amount of damage you take from critical hits instead of reducing the chance of it. So they do 50% more damage every time they crit you. And get passives in the champion system that reduce your critical damage taken. You can get impenetrable in your gear that reduce it, and this set reduces that by a huge chunk of 20%. Other than that, most of the 2 pieces are good, and I kind of wanted to put this on here just to show you. If you don't have a 2-piece that you want to run for any specific reason, Engine Guardian, fantastic. I do not have it. I have the neck, I still have the soldiers. Gives you like unlimited resources. Bloodspawn's great. Falcon Scoria. Folly is not as good anymore, but it's a good dueling set. The one that drops from Wayrats is great because it heals you. But they each have a 1 item set. This one has max health. This one has stamina regen. So I can equip this. So now I get max health and stamina regen. So you can do one of 2 things. You can either do it strictly because you don't have this 2-piece, or you can run it if you don't really want to run any of the 2 pieces. You don't have the piece you want to run. You can put these on there and still get some pretty good stats from it. Now, this right here is going to be the last that I talk about, and it's called the Dominion Choker. Well, that's just this, but what an amazing set. We talked a little bit about ultimates, how they're not dropped as much as 6. This 2 pieces gives you stamina regen, and 3 pieces reduces the cost of ultimates by 10%. It is a neck, a sword, and a shield, so any class doing anything can run. It is absolutely amazing. If, let's say, you run in 5-piece destruction mastery, your light armor just boom and let's go. Your back bar is just some shields, maybe some group utility. You can run this on your back bar because you really don't worry about having that extra magicka. And you can have the ultimate that you want to drop on your back bar. Switch to your back bar. Now the ultimate on your back bar has 10% reduced cost. Drop it and watch everything just get nuked. You get to cast ultimates faster than everybody else. You can Dominion Choker. You can go Bloodspawn, and you go 5-piece werewolf set. You want to talk about a lot of ultimates you're going to be dropping? Wow, what a combo. Alright guys, that's it. If you have any suggestions, let me know. If you like the video, like it. If you'd like me, subscribe. If not, I'll see you guys in Tamriel.